There's a quiet truth humming beneath everything we do, everything we chase, and everything we fear. And it's this: nothing stays the same. Not your job, not your relationships, not your body, not your beliefs, not even your pain. Everything changes. And yet most of us live like we're trying to outrun that fact. We hold our breath, trying to freeze time during the good moments. We panic when things start to shift, as if change itself is the villain. But impermanence isn't out to hurt you. It's not personal. It's not punishment. It's just the natural state of all things. In Buddhism, they call it anicca, the idea that all conditioned phenomena are in a constant state of flux, that nothing, absolutely nothing, is fixed. Even the things you swear are permanent. They're only appearing that way because you're in the middle of them. Think about it. Even the cells in your body are turning over every second. You are, biologically, not the same person you were 7 years ago. Your skin, your bones, your memories, always shifting, always unraveling and reforming. So why do we pretend we can anchor ourselves in certainty? Why do we try to build our peace on something as unstable as control? We attach to things, identities, plans, people, hoping they'll hold still for us. But attachment isn't love. It's fear wearing a familiar mask. Attachment says, don't change, stay this way so I don't have to feel lost. Impermanence says, change is the only promise. Let go so you can stay present. When we deny impermanence, we suffer twice. Once when the thing ends, and again when we realize we wasted our time clinging to it. We suffer when a relationship ends, not just from the loss, but from the stories we tell ourselves about what it should have been. We suffer when our bodies age, not just from the change, but from our refusal to accept that aging was always the plan. We suffer when people outgrow us, when we fail, when the version of ourselves we built starts to crack. But what if the cracking is not the end? What if the cracking is the invitation? Let's talk about loss for a second. Not the clean, tidy kind, the real kind, the kind that yanks the floor out from under you, the kind that doesn't care how hard you've worked, how much you've loved, how tightly you've held on. Loss has a way of teaching us things we didn't sign up to learn, but it also strips away illusion. It reminds us that we're not entitled to permanent. We're gifted with presence, and presence only works if we stop trying to make it last. You see, everything you love is going to change. That doesn't make it worthless, it makes it precious. Think about how much more deeply you'd love someone if you knew the moment wouldn't last. And well, think about how differently you'd show up for your own life if you stopped assuming you had more time. This is what impermanence gives you: clarity, urgency, and, grace. And strangely, peace. Because the moment you stop demanding that life stay still, you finally start to live. You stop overanalyzing every twist and turn. You stop needing everything to be perfect. You start showing up for what is, instead of being haunted by what was or obsessed with what could be. This doesn't mean you don't plan or care or build. It means you stop trying to bargain with reality. You stop treating your emotions like problems to be solved. You stop pretending that you're supposed to always feel okay. You aren't. You're supposed to feel everything, because even your emotions are impermanent. That wave of shame, it'll pass. That moment of joy, it'll fade. That anxiety, it's not forever. So what do we do with this? We show up fully, deliberately, softly. We hold people without squeezing. We make art without obsessing over perfection. We love without demanding reciprocity. We stop waiting for life to begin because, well, it's already happening and it's going to change whether you're here for it or not. Impermanence is not your enemy, it's your freedom. It's what allows pain to soften, what allows us to begin again, what keeps life from growing stale or stuck. You were never meant to stay the same. That's not failure, that's evolution. So, breathe, feel it, let it move through you. Let this be the moment you stop trying to hold on and start learning how to let go. Because nothing lasts forever. And that might be the most beautiful thing about being alive.